Gyvi World Nation? I'm your host, Killer Gyvi. Wait, what? I can't say that. Why not? It's taken? By who? Keemstar? You know he said Alex is a... You know what? Forget it. Let's just hop in to GSPN. Oh, for fuck's sakes. You're kidding me, right? That's taken by who? Lost and Unbound? It starts with an L. For loser. Oh, his name is Greg. Oh my god. You know he pays his editors. You know what? Forget that. Let's just get into this shit. Alright, here we go. The creation of the one and only Pablo El Chapo. And if you don't know where that comes from, yeah, it's a combination of Pablo Escobar from Colombia and Joaquin Guzman El Chapo from Mexico. And here comes Pablo Escobar on his scout day. And for some reason, there we are with our Savage Cartel member Molina warming up, getting ready. I always got my, Pablo's always got a squad with him, getting ready to run the 60. Why pitchers have to run the 60? Absolutely beyond me. But there we are throwing some long toss. That's how you keep the arm nice and loose, and that's how you gain some velocity. Oh my god, look at that fat man run. There's no way he ran under like an 8.5 on that 60. He's gotta be happy if he gets under anything under an 8 at this point. But here we go, Pablo El Chapo being evaluated by the scouts. And let's take a look at the draft stock. We're not going to show all of this because it's absolutely boring. But as you can see, we are climbing up in stock. And we should be a first rounder pretty damn easily. But we definitely got to prove it. So you know what? Pablo El Chapo, or Pablo Escobar, as the announcers say, he's going to do a little training before he goes into the amateur showcase. He's getting yelled at by a one-time minor leaguer. I don't know what his deal is, giving us a little lecture, but this is who we're here to impress. We're here to impress the scouts. So there we got Carmona. If you don't know, that's Fausto Carmona, one-time major leaguer, now going under the name as Juan Carmona. You know what, Dominican baseball players, you're not fooling anyone. You're quote-unquote 17, 36-year-old with a new name. You're not fooling anyone, Fausto Carmona. But here we go. We finally got El Chapo. Pablo El Chapo in his first, well, this doesn't really count because it's just an amateur showcase, but we're out here dealing, throwing off-speed pitches to these guys, and you know what, let's show them that we got a fastball, 98 mile an hour in the kitchen. That was a taste of that. He can't even handle that, and that's pretty much what they're going to expect. Listen, the scouts know that Pablo El Chapo has that fastball, but he's got to work the off-speed, and you leave him there in the major leagues, you're going to get crushed. So you know what, continue working the off-speed pitches. A little bit of a better off-speed pitch there, change up down, he goes after it and fouls it off. But you know what, that's not the only off-speed pitch we got. We got that slide piece, and there is 2 batters, 2 strikeouts to start off El Chapo's career. Even though this isn't really the beginning of the career, this doesn't count. But still, El Chapo looks good out there somehow. He's looking good. You know what, I mocked him earlier for his 60 time. He ended up running a 7.6, and thinking about it, that's probably why he spent so many years on the run. That is why they spent so many years on the run, because they're shiftier than they look. But look, now we're coming with the hard stuff, and it's absolutely untouchable. Haven't even worked on that fastball, and we're dealing at 99. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. Pretty solid day for El Chapo. Pablo El Chapo gonna do a little more training before we jump into our last game before the draft. We need to get drafted as high as possible. We're only a 53, and I think our potential is B, which really isn't good enough. We got Miguel Tavares leading off, and of course, we're starting with off-speed pitch. They know we got that fastball, so we're going change up, and that's exactly what that change up's supposed to do. Pop fly to second base. Good start for El Chapo. 1 pitch, 1 out. Alright, we got Toby Hoff next. Let's see what El Chapo can do. We got 1 out. We need 2 more outs. Nice little slide piece here. Great start to the at-bat. Low and inside. Extremely late. So you know what? We're going fastball here. And he's a little bit late on that pitch as well. Actually, the timing was good. But you know what? It's time to give him a slide piece. There's a strikeout. That's what El Chapo's here to do. We're going to be striking everyone out. And we're going to get through the majors as quickly as possible. 3 pitches. Good morning. Good night. Excuse me, I screwed that up. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Let's see that pitch sequence. It's just absolutely masterful. El Chapo, Pablo Joaquin El Chapo Guzman. We got Brian McCann's little brother up next. We're going to give him a get-me-over fastball. Not the best spot, or changeup, not the best spot for it. That's a good fastball there. He just missed it, but he was very early on it. How on a 99-mile-an-hour fastball? I don't know, but sit down there. Strike 3 on Thorpe. And Pablo El Chapo's looking really good. And that's going to be it for the showcase and the introduction to Pablo El Chapo. Let's do a little bit of training right before the draft begins, and we can see where we're going to end up. And let's jump into the draft. Hopefully we don't slide past the first round, because that'll be pretty damn embarrassing. We'll have to go back to Mexico or Medellin, Colombia. But no, we're going to get drafted by San Diego, and we're going to be playing for the Padres. So if anything gets a little hectic, we'll be able to just jump over the board and get back into Mexico, no problem. But that's going to be it for Pablo El Chapo, guys. We got drafted. We're going to sign with the team. If you want to see more gameplay from El Chapo, just let me know, guys. And we can do that as soon as possible. If you guys enjoyed this video, as always, please make sure to drop a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and peace.
Well, maybe not the fortune, but one thing is for sure, the fame is exhausting. That's why I moved away. I needed privacy, surrounded by the trees in Ivy League. Students that's recruited higher league, thinking you do you and I do me. Crib has got a big old backyard. My niggas stand outside and pass cigars, filled with marijuana, laughing hard. Thankful that they friends a platinum star.